Hello YouTube, this is certainly a video I haven't done in a while. Here is my HO scale locomotive roster for November 6th, 2025. So let's get right into it. Alright, so first we have a Union Pacific steam locomotive, number 4432. I'm not sure who made this locomotive, but it came out of a starter set that my grandpa had. Alright, next up we have a Canadian Pacific steam locomotive made by President's Choice, number 785. A really nice locomotive. President's Choice actually did a pretty decent job on this. And another cool feature is that the bell here, sorry, it's kind of blurry, it moves. It's pretty cool. But overall, yeah, it's a nice unit. Next up, we have another President's Choice product. This is a Canadian National steam engine, number 6043. This locomotive is huge. As you can see, has the tender. It's a pretty nice locomotive. The bell does not move on this one, but overall, it's pretty nice. Next up, we have a Bachmann Atlantic Coastline locomotive. I'm not sure what type of model this is, so if anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Yes, I know it is missing its horns, so if I ever find replacement horns, I can glue those onto it. But, yeah, I also got to get new couplers for it too, front and back. But yeah, overall, it's a nice locomotive. Next up, we have another Bachmann unit. This is a CP rail locomotive. I am not sure what this model is either, so if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments, but the number is 1412. Now, this one does have its horns, but it is missing couplers, so I will have to put new couplers on it. But overall, beautiful locomotive. Here's a locomotive that you guys all should be familiar with. This is my Atlas Canadian Pacific GP38-2, number 4421. This was my first ever HO scale locomotive. And the cool thing with Atlas locomotives is that they tend to put people inside their locomotives, which is pretty realistic and cool. It's a pretty neat concept that Atlas tends to do. But overall, it's a nice locomotive. Alright, next up we have an Athearn Blue Box CP Rail SD40-2 number 6027. As you can see, this locomotive does need some fixing up. I need to fix the handrails on it actually. But overall, it's a nice unit, and after I fix it up, it should run just fine. Alright, next up we have a Canadian National SD40-2 number 6023. I'm not sure if Bachmann or Athearn Blue Box made this locomotive, but overall it's a nice locomotive and I really like it. Alright, next up we have a Norfolk Southern -9 number 9540 made by Bachmann Roundhouse. This was my first ever 6-axle locomotive. It's pretty cool. Alright, next up we have a Bachmann Norfolk Southern Heritage unit, number 8025, the Monongahela Heritage unit. It's a pretty nice unit. Now, Bachmann doesn't make the best detailed GEVOs out there, but it's a pretty good GEVO overall. And, I mean, it's a lot less pricier than the Scale Trains or Intermountain version of this, so. But overall, it's a good unit. Alright, next up we have another Heritage unit, this one being a Canadian Pacific Heritage unit. This is 7015, an SD70 ACU in the block letter scheme. It's a beautiful locomotive. Athearn Genesis does a really good job, especially with their EMD based stuff. They do a really good job with their detail and everything. But it's a beautiful locomotive. And for the last locomotive of this locomotive roster, we have another SD70 ACU, also Canadian Pacific, this one being 7020, one of the 5 veterans units that CP has. This is an awesome recreation of this. Both of these are awesome recreations of these locomotives. They did an immaculate job on them, and no detail is missing on this. Beautiful locomotive. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And if you guys want me to post more HO scale model train stuff, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.